Okay, so the problem is saying use the graph to fill in the table of values below. So pretty much we're doing the same thing here, except this time they gave us a graph. Okay? And we need to answer these questions. So to answer these questions right here, we have to make it's easiest just to make a table of values. So let's go and do that. Let's do the table of values. This longer for the relation. So here's your x, and we're gonna put d of x. That represents this chart right here, and this is the inverse. Remember, we call this the inverse, and this is the given function, okay, or given relation. All right, so now what we need to do is remember that we're just doing a flipped. So all your y values are pretty much your x values here. So let's start putting in some of the values that we know. We know that, let's start with there. We know that there's a 5 here, 7, and then there's a 2 here. And we don't know what those x values are. But we can easily find that out by looking at the graph here. So if my input is 5, the output, it's 11. If my input is 7, the output is 10. So now I can go back and fill this in. Right? So the number is 5, so this must be 11. Just reversing the order. We're just doing a flip. So this must be 10. So for this one right here, since we don't know these numbers right here, we do know that the input is 7. So your x here is 7. And your x here must be 6. So that's telling you your output will be 7 here and 6 here. So for this case right here, this is your y value of this table right here. And we need to look for an x value that will give you a y value of 7. So your y value for 7 is this number or this number. So that's about 4.2 or 8. Now, we're just trying to understand relation, right? So we haven't gotten into what 1-to-1 is. So for now, just do it like this. We're just trying to understand the notation.